Have you gotten the key?
Yes, I have. Right here. Thank you, sir. Well, let's go have a look, shall we?
So I'm really wondering what Nageki meant by what was I doing here? Like, did he have a purpose for coming to the school too?
I mean, it sounded like he was a student here,
Mm,
maybe, but he
yeah.
definitely died. But we don't know why he died.
Didn't he commit suicide?
I mean, sh- I guess maybe he did, but why did he commit suicide? Did he ever
Yeah.
say that?
No, he didn't. Like, the implication is that uh the implication was that he died from bullying, but it was never outright said.
Okay. I guess there's more to his story as well. The doctor and I will be here. Be careful. Adieu.
That's me, Vap.
Oh, please, it's not that bad.
I need to
Clear
show you
left.
one day the clip of my biggest verbal
Your
failure.
biggest stumble?
Mm. It wasn't even a stumble. I porky pigged it.
What a verbal faceplant.
Yes.
Clear left. Clear right. You're still looking left. Good. You could have just mirrored. Like, could you just mirror the screen?
Posture check.
Uh,
Thank you.
Thank you. Always good to get. Good. Doesn't look like the scarecrow's here. That's good. If I had to fly away from something like that, I might panic and hit the ceiling. All right. Quail's Quail's reflex when startled is to fly straight up. I remember that. We had quails as pets at some point. They would just, yeah, like, they fly way faster, like, and more powerfully than you expect for such a little bird.
Huh. Interesting. And a hydrate.
Okie
Thank you.
dokie.
We should hear it dragging its arm when it moves, so we'll have plenty of time to get away. Let's go in.
Right, right. Let's see. The headmaster who gathered us all in the gym without any real explanation. How many of our questions will he be able to answer?
Oh god, the
Excuse us?
dog!
Oh my god. We didn't see that because he was in front of it last time when he was doing the broadcast.
Yeah.
Maybe he's not here?
Hmm. That or hiding. Oh god, is he dead?
Uh-oh. There's somebody at the desk. He's sitting with his back to us, but his feathers are the unmistakable green of a Nicobar.
Speak to us, headmaster. Have you gone deaf?
Sakuya, be polite! Japan is the country of courtesy, after all.
Is that his fault or mine that we had to come here? Headmaster, were you... this...
Sakuya? The thing here is no longer the headmaster. His half-closed eyes are dull and cloudy. The skin showing beneath his feathers is pallid. Oh. Him too? Oh.
That was a short one.
Yeah, that was a short class. Whoa! What was that?
I don't know?
Was that a glitch, or...? Huh.
Poisoning.
Yeah, I figured.
Only a few hours ago. I believe he was already dead when the announcement was broadcasted this morning, though. Oh? So was it a recording?
Yeah, I got the feeling that that was a recording. Like, it seemed too
Same.
vague and non-specific.
Yeah, and it was too calm.
Yeah. I checked his broadcasting equipment, and it looks like they put the video together from last year's disaster drill footage. Meaning somebody killed the headmaster and gathered everyone else in the gym. Why would anyone...
There's no explanation but mere obscene delight in the grotesque.
I think we may all be vastly underestimating the magnitude of whatever's going on. It might be better if we kept this to ourselves for now.
I concur. Until we have a proper grasp of the situation, telling the others would only cause unnecessary panic.
First Rebecca, and now the headmaster, both poisoned. Were they killed by the same person?
More rationally, they must have had a reason for killing him and fabricating the broadcast. This must be connected to the quarantine. Since we're finally here, let us search for some clues, Kawara.
Right. Easier said than done. Every shelf in his office is piled high with documents and papers. Where do we even start?
Incompetent Pharaoh!
Sakuya, be a little less Zun. A little less Zun.
Examine each piece one at a time, looking for anything about emergency procedures, plans of the school.
Got it. PTA records. That's not it. Demographics for dummies. Nope. Transfer students. Wait, next to that is the human representative?
Probably at some point, yeah.
Oh, playing the sequel?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That would be interesting. Is it like I don't even know what I want to ask because like I wouldn't even know what to expect. So that must mean Rebecca. And the date is from 2 years ago, right before she enrolled. Christmas themed, aw. It's not really related to today's incidents, but it might have something useful. Unless there was a human before. Before Rebecca.
There doesn't appear to be anything about converting the school into a shelter. Anything this large scale would have had to leave some sort of paper trail, were it official.
Hang on, Sakuya.
What are you reading, Kawara?
This.
The human representative.
It's locked, even though none of the others are.
A minority representative is no more important than a transfer student, or the like. There's no need to have it sealed up like a criminal record.
I wonder what's written in here.
We can't exactly ask the headmaster to open it for us. I don't suppose the key is in here somewhere. Smash the doggy.
Yes. Clearly it must hold it inside. Maybe we should ask Mr. One for help?
Do you intend to break it open?
Yeah, it'll be faster than looking around for the key. And...
That? I was wondering about it as well.
that thing on his desk. Some sort of control panel? Whatever it is, it's suspicious.
I believe it is a control panel for some machine, yes.
And spread out next to it is...
The dome.
Maybe this controls the dome? Or the hatch we saw earlier.
One did postulate that it would be in here. One did postulate that it would be in here.
Yeah.
Locked, of course. I doubt we will find it easy to break that one.
Yeah. All the same, we have some actual hope of getting out of here now. Even just that is comforting. Let's go talk to Mr. One.
I think we have exhausted the possibilities of this room for the time being. Let us go. Mr. Kawara.
Yes, sir?
Oh, I see you have yet to lose your open distrust of me.
Oh, can I do that line again? Yes, sir. that seems more appropriate to his reaction to that. Well, 2 people have been poisoned. And we have evidence that the perpetrator went into the infirmary. It's sort of hard to not doubt you a little, sir. Not too hard for Sakuya, though.
Fucking simp. How honest of you. Did you find it yet? The thing you forgot about.
The thing I forgot about? He must be talking about what he said earlier. No. I'm not convinced you are not just trying to mess with me. Are you sure you're not trying to keep me from finding something you thought nobody knew about?
How cruel, Mr. Kawara. Your boundless suspicion wounds me.
He doesn't look wounded at all. More like amused.
I have no reason to regret your solving this mystery, Mr. Kawara. Let me give you another hint. There are no riddles here. If you want to find the truth, you need only keep going. You need not use your brain at all.
Oh,
Good for
great. That's
you.
wonderful. What are you talking about? No riddles? Wait, not that. You mean to say that you know the truth already?
Well, who knows?
If you do, tell me!
I told you, you need only keep going. Everything here is a plot that was laid out just for you, after all.
Just for me?
He was one of the ones that got a wish, apparently.
Yeah.
How long must you babble, Kawara? Come.
Sorry.
He needs lots of hugs.
Yeah, he does. I take it this is a challenge, Doctor?
You may take it that way if you so wish.
I swear I will find the truth. And if I find that you killed Rebecca...
Oh, I do look forward to seeing what sort of answer you find.
I'm gonna get real mad if you were the one who did it. Mr. One? You two again. What is it? We explained to Mr. One what we found in the headmaster's office. This is like very Silent Hill
Yeah,
music.
super. Like, I got that feeling the first time we heard it, too.
Yeah, like the beginning of Silent Hill 3. The plot thickens, I see.
Well, we think this file may be connected to the mystery. Can you unlock it?
Or break it. Let me see. This will be rather troublesome. It's just a lock, right? Forcing it will result in spontaneous combustion.
Okay, I see Investigator Gadget's boss is the one who contributed this. What?
Why would they put something like that on a bunch of ordinary documents? Maybe because it's not a bunch of ordinary documents, Ryota. Perhaps because these documents are not ordinary.
All the same.
I've dealt with similar things in the past. It will take time, but I believe I can open it. So defusing bombs falls under maintenance operations? Do not forget, I'm not just a maintenance worker. I'm a bright and massive maintenance worker. What does that have to do with anything?
So, maintenance work in Japan requires a number of skills? I am impressed.
Oh, please, he's clearly some sort of agent. I think Mr. One is the only... Oh, right, can we ask you one more thing?
To be fair to Sakya, he doesn't even know his own brother is an agent, so...
Yeah, that's true. You may. We found a control panel that looks like it's for the dome as well. But it's locked.
It seems to require a password.
A password?
So, every time we come in here, of course, my eyes are drawn to the drawing in the background.
Yeah.
And I don't know, at first I assumed it was just some sort of hat. Because I can't quite tell,
No.
like, it looks like it has, like, a something in the middle.
That's a UFO.
Yeah. Okay. But... It's just making me wonder stuff.
Oh.
Oh. Thank you for the raid, Rio Gloria Sunrise. Thank you so much, and welcome to the stream. Hello, Lamp Devil.
Hello!
Welcome, everyone.
Ask Mr. Sakazaki for help. Yuya!
How are you folks doing?
He's a master of unauthorized access.
So that wretched mongrel has lowered himself to crime?
I never knew he could. Sakuya, just let it go. We need his help here. I shall take care of this folder then. I can't say for sure, but it should be done by the time you and Mr. Sakazaki get back. Alright, thanks. We should probably write all this down since we're here. Man, that is such a good soundboard. Where did you get that? Where is Yuya right now?
Either in the lab or possibly gallivanting around like a nincompoop.
Oh, I figured that was the case.
Okay. Actually, while we're at it, why not?
Yeah, let's just do it right now. Yeah, like that's it seemed too like video gamey to like.
Interesting. To be honest, like I can see why it was probably taken out, but I think I wouldn't have minded the stuff that you've been explaining was in the original. It'd make it a lot more intense.
This would be a lot easier if we could use our phones. But we can't. Off to the lab. Oh, does it now?
Here we are.
I wonder if he's still in there. As we turn the corner.
Oh, is it back?
Scarecrow?
Oh.
Yup, it's back! The Scarecrow man blocks our path! Fish out of water?
Kuara?
Hmm.
Of other.
Sakuya, run!
Don't order me around, Pharaoh.
Don't be an idiot, Sakuya!
Don't be a racist, Sakuya.
We lost it. Right?
I don't know if
Oh.
I don't know if going into any rooms like this is a good idea. That'd be like cornering yourself.
Yeah. Shoot. Sakuya and I must have run in different directions.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that means we get to hug a ghost! Because Sakuya probably can't see it because he doesn't believe in ghosts. I hope he's okay. Of all the times to run into that thing again. If it's lying in wait for us like that, we can't rely on the noise of its arm to find it. And the dome makes the building dark so it's hard to see. I better be careful. Where is it now? I want to head straight to the lab, but... Did I just hear something?
There's the good boy.
It's the boy! What are you doing in here all alone? Did you see the wall outside? There's been an emergency and everybody's supposed to gather in the gym. You should... You're... Kawara Ryota?
Maybe the reason that he and Rebecca can see him is because they were both involved in the whole wish granting business.
Oh, maybe. He knows my name? Have I met him somewhere before?
Then again, you would expect them to see a lot more ghosts. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah. Yeah, have we met before? Either that or, like, Rebecca being dead has somehow transferred that ability to him.
Mm-hmm.
The unfamiliar mourning dove shakes his head. This is the first time we've spoken. Then why do you know my name? She told me. Miss Cocodane. Rebecca? Oh, right. Didn't she say she made friends with a freshman who's in the library all the time? Can I ask your name? Fujishiro. Nakaki. You were friends with Rebecca then? Did you maybe see her after school yesterday? Was she acting strange at all, or...? Oh. Shoot. He didn't hear the emergency broadcast. So he probably doesn't know what happened to her either. She's... Don't worry about it. You don't have to explain again.
Again.
Oh. Huh? I already know. Oh. She washed up here and spoke to me. Which can only mean one thing. She's dead. He doesn't exactly make things easy to understand. Almost as if he's talking to himself and doesn't care whether or not his
I've never seen that word before.
interlocutor knows what he means. She washed up here? Do you mean yesterday? If you know anything about what happened to her last night, please tell me! I do not. Miss Cocodane did not come to the library after school yesterday. So she didn't come here either. Thanks. I need to hurry back to the chemistry lab. And you should probably get out of here too. There's a suspicious individual in the building. It was not yesterday that Miss Cocodane came here. It was just now. It's Cocodane's soul. The spirit. What?
But...
He's gone. The mourning dove who just spoke to me has disappeared.
Like... It's definitely the spirit, but I'm just wondering why is it that it took that long for her to visit him if she died yesterday?
I mean, I feel like once you're dead, then like like rules about where you go and everything is sort of a bit out the window. It's like just dying like, yesterday doesn't necessarily mean that you immediately end up here. Like there might be some sort of process to it, or time might work differently.
Hmm.
I don't know. I guess if there is an answer, then
Yeah, I
oh, and
remember that. It's just like I would have expect. I don't know. It just felt the way that was all set up. It felt like it was trying to hint at something else.
like maybe the library has something to do with it. Like maybe she died in the library, or like
No, that maybe that the timing of her death was different.
yeah. But I mean, either way, like it's been several hours now, and if it was just now that she washed up, but like she's been chopped up for hours essentially.
Yeah, yeah. But like what I'm saying is that like with the way this conversation went and him saying that he only saw her just now, it just feels like it's trying to lead you to some other conclusion.
Hmm, possibly. I guess we'll just have to keep going and see what happens. Did he go to the gym? I hope so. I don't really want to consider the possibility, but maybe Sakuya's right. Maybe I am going crazy. I have to last long enough to find the killer. Please, insanity, hold out. Just don't get me just yet.
You're late, Kawara. Blasted pharaoh doves.
Sakuya, you're safe. He was pretty worried about you, Ryota.
No, I wasn't. Don't tell him that, Yuya.
Oh, you so worried. You couldn't sit still the entire time you were gone.
Silence, mongrel.
Thanks. Sorry for worrying you, Sakuya. Yuya is great. I love Yuya.
Yes.
Anyway, Sakuya filled me in on your adventures. You want me to hack into the headmaster's computer?
He's like, you're my little brother, so I'm not gonna let your soon asshole self let you lose this potential awesome boyfriend.
Exactly. Can you do it? Oh, is that so? That explains a lot.
Oh, I see.
Ooh. Naturally. Just leave it to me. Come on, let's go.
That's an awesome little detail.
Yeah, it is. It's someone who knows their shit. Oh, welcome back, Kawara. Sir, about this control panel. What about it? Can't you tell?
How
Oh,
dare
sorry.
you, mongrel!
Listen, you've done it to me too many times.
We'll discuss this at home.
In bed? With candlelight? And champagne?
Don't say a word, Yuya. Can't you tell? It must be the controls for that dome.
Right. I suppose it could be. It's locked, though. We were gonna have Yuya get into it for us. That's illegal, you know.
That doesn't matter. Don't you comprehend our situation?
I hope somebody gets that reference with the way I delivered that line. I never said you shouldn't do it. We don't have much choice, do we? Go on. Thank you, sir. Well, having Mr. Nanaki's approval certainly helps my conscience. Let's see. He wakes up the computer, and before long, I have no idea what he's doing to it. Wow. I wonder where he learned to do that.
I imagine he spent his spare time stealing illegal, X-rated videos off the intertubes.
Wow, projecting much, Sakuya? X-rated videos can teach someone how to do this sort of thing? Maybe I should watch more of them.
Implying he already watches some.
Yeah, but now he needs to increase his consumption. And yeah, Sakuya does sound like an old man.
Intertubes.
But to be fair, I feel like Sakuya has only ever been raised by old men, so it makes sense. There we go. Now then.
His first X-rated video that he would look up is Pharaoh dominates aristocrat.
Oh my god. Poor people topping the rich.
Yeah, honestly, I've gotten into it.
It should be obvious at this point. There. We're logged in as the administrator now. Woohoo! He just right-clicked the app he wanted to launch and clicked open as administrator. That's the extent of the hacking that he did.
Yep.
This only has an open and a close button. I guess that's pretty straightforward. Well, I'll leave the rest of this to you two. If we press this button, then either the dome itself or the hatch will probably open. But with the headmaster dead, we have no way of knowing what's happening outside. If there really is some terrible disaster, then opening the dome could put everybody in danger. I wonder if Mom's at home. I hope she's okay.
There's a dangerous individual wandering the premises, and the bird in charge is dead. I think it would be wise to open the dome now.
That's true. We did get Yuya to help and everything. We should save the game.
Yep. I don't know, man. Alright, so there's currently no way of us being able to find anything since the headmaster's dead and we get no signal in here or anything of that.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it's the only way forward.
Let's... Yeah, sure. Let's open it. Let's open it. We need to get everyone out of here.
Agreed. And we can confirm once and for all that the talk of a disaster was nonsense.
Escape hatch opened.
I guess it's... not for the whole dome.
No matter. All we need to do is get a look outside.
Just having the hatch open is better anyway, in case there really is a storm or something out there.
The escape hatch will close automatically in 15 minutes. To reopen it, please reboot and try again.
It closes on its own. That seems like a risky design. Also, I think I know what the symbol means, because if I remember right, and also after looking at a picture, the poofy chest is kind of a signature of the Nicobar pigeon. So this was specifically probably an escape hatch for the headmaster.
Thank you, Headmaster. 15 minutes isn't enough to get everyone out.
Let's go out and take a look before it closes. Can you just press it again?
Yeah, like, it would require one person to stay inside.
We're going outside again, Mr. Nanaki. I mean, couldn't you just open the window and then fly up?
If it's safe, we'll organize an evacuation at the gym. Oh, okay.
I mean, just leave Yuya to be the last person then. That's a good idea. Maybe I'll come too. Sakazaki, Doctor, what will you two do?
Well, I don't have any more business here. I shall return to the lab.
Leaving Rebecca alone with another man would hardly be gentlemanly, so I'll go with the doctor. Well then, let's go, Kaware. Kawada, sorry. I always forget names of people in my class. And Shirgone.
Very well.
Yep. Where was that hatch?
Have you eyes or pickled onions? Right there.
The hatch, high above the ground, is open. Looks like the control panel worked. I think everybody should be able to fly up to that. It's a little narrow, so we'll have to go 2 or 3 at a time.
But outside...
Yeah. It's perfectly clear. We can only see the sky, but there's no storm or gale. Nothing but the same calm autumn sky from this morning.
Bienvenido, Sparky. Gracias por venir al stream. Espero que estás bien.
No earthquake and no typhoon. The announcement video was a fake. I think it's safest to assume that the whole thing was a lie. I am curious about the state of things out there, but the door closes on its own, so we had best think carefully before going out.
We can't see the city at all. We don't really know what's going out there, if anything. But if there really is no disaster, and this is all some plot surrounding Cocodane's death, then we need more clues. I'll go.
Are you sure? We have no guarantee that it's safe out there.
It isn't safe here either.
Look, the hatch is open!
It is! We can go home!
Oh boy.
Uh-oh. No, you're supposed to be in the gym. You shouldn't go out yet.
Like heck, we're sticking around with nothing but that bogus explanation from earlier.
I can't wait any longer. I'm going out.
Oh boy.
Oh, they're gonna die.
Wait, come back! Come back at once!
We don't know if it's safe out there yet.
Uh-oh.
They're getting shot. Ah!
A gunshot!
We have to go help him.
Calm down, Kawara. You'll only get yourself shot as well.
But... As if to laugh at my shock, the hatch gives an unpleasant rumble and swings shut. He was shot. As soon as he went out, someone on the other side shot him. I guess nobody did say that. It's not a natural disaster. If we go out, we'll get killed. But why?
So I'm gonna guess it's either what you said, like the humans maybe found, even though there are so few of them, found some way to like fight back, or it's a political thing between the hawks and the doves.
Could be. Could easily be the hawks that are involved here. Well, one more death.
At this rate, we'll get a death per class.
Ooh. Oh, everyone's gonna need a lot of therapy after this. Rebecca's corpse, delivered without warning throughout the school.
You know, actually, the more I think about it, considering that the Hawks were the ones who seemed to be against humans and were, like, so critical of Rebecca and whether she was integrating well, it would make sense that they would kill her in such a grotesque manner.
Yeah. They are pretty anti-human. But that also seems almost too obvious.
On the nose? Yeah, that's a good point.
Like, that might be the red herring. The students. Also, it's called Hurtful Boyfriend now. And I'm wondering if that has anything to do with any of the boyfriends. Like, the potential love interests. Like, as if it was one of the boyfriends that did it. And maybe it was Ryota that did
it. I will be very sad if that's the case.
Yeah. Like, somehow a wish or something ended up being the cause of this. But, you know, this is also something that I'm sure the game will answer for us. Yeah, boyfriend, it doesn't narrow it down, but, you know, I'm not trying to narrow it down 100% yet to have, like, I know this is how I think it's gonna have gone down.
Stream of conscious
It's just sort
thought.
of, stream of conscious thought. The students gathered without explanation in the gym. The headmaster appearing on screen to announce an emergency situation, and then turning up dead. The gray dome enclosing the school. The scarecrow appearing for no apparent reason in the sealed-off building. And now... The students, shot dead if they try to escape. I'm sure it does. Like having all, like looking at the entire puzzle, like this is like us, trying to figure things out. It's probably pretty, pretty amusing, as you say. What is going on outside?
How humiliating. It would seem that things are worse than we ever expected.
If only I'd stopped him. There was nothing we could do that we didn't, Kawara. The last thing you need to do now is start mourning that we've lost.
You don't intend to give up now, do you?
No, I'm fine. We have to keep going. I think we should keep quiet about this to everyone in the gym. We can explain to them after we've figured out what to do. Yeah, that's probably the best way to do it. Our one chance at escape turns out to be a one-way ticket across the sticks. There's nothing we can do but search for clues inside the school.
Where shall we go next?
Let's go back to the maintenance office. We have to save. Mr. One might have that file open.
Very well. Oh, I want to know what's in there.
Me too! We return to the maintenance office and explain what's outside to Mr. One. I see. It seems that our worst predictions have come to bear their evil fruit.
Our worst predictions? Do you know something?
We can predict things without knowing that they will happen. Confusing predictions with reality can be fatal, young one. I've been wondering for a while. Mr. One? Are you really just a maintenance worker? An innocent student was shot. I suppose it's time I introduced myself properly. Oh! Leone JB! Oh my god. I am Leone JB. One of the great soaring wings of the Dove Party. S-Class agent. Pleased to meet you. Oh, does he?
Ooh.
Oh, it's in the gallery, okay. The Dove Party? It looks like a cockatiel to me.
I have heard of this Dove Party, the secret organization that advocates living in harmony with humans, correct?
You're well informed, young one.
It's a noble's duty to be well informed.
I feel like I must have missed something.
There are two schools of thought driving the politics of today. The Dove Party, who believe we should live peacefully with humans, and the Hawk Party, who believe we should exterminate them.
Exterminate? But I thought the wars with humans were over!
Do you really believe that everyone just decided to live happily together?
Sadly, that's not how the world works. There are still many disagreements between birds and humans, and so the hawks and the doves have come to the fore. We discovered hawk activity at this school, and so I was dispatched to investigate. And what we feared would happen has happened. Wait a minute, are you saying the Hawk Party has something to do with St. Pigeonations? It seems hard to believe. The school is known for its tolerance.
Oh, I just can't get any respect around here.
I'm sorry, I just get so caught up in, in what I want to say that, I almost take over for where you should be talking.
As I was going to say, it seems hard to believe. The school is known for its tolerant policy towards humans. It even welcomed Coco Dane as a representative.
And they were a freaking idiot.
Glad you're enjoying.
I cannot confirm or deny it. But there are a growing number of Hawk operatives attached to the school. The headmaster's secret file will probably answer some of your questions. Oh, you got it open! Thank you!
That should speed things up a little. Let's look inside.
The human representative. To help humans and birds advance hand in feather towards a bright, happy future, we've decided to enroll one human in the school starting in the year 2187. Or 2187. They will be the human representative. The pandemic has long since ended, but we must nonetheless be cautious of the risk of infection with Sumatera influenza when making our selection. We will pick a strong, healthy 15-year-old human who displays hereditary resistance to Sumatera influenza.
The human representative. This is talking about Coco Dane, no matter how we look at it.
2187. That's when we enrolled here. Come on, let's read the rest. Stop interrupting me, Sakuya!
Ugh, well, fine, I just won't speak then. Everyone's taking my
No.
lines anyway.
No, Sakuya, please, honey, listen, I'm sorry. Hey,
I'm sorry too.
it's... Well, we'll talk about it later, okay? Yeah,
Yes.
sorry. The chosen individual will be a symbol of human concession to wit. Symbol of human concession to wit, a hostage for birds. If the representative is to die in the school, the entire campus will be sealed off, and all the birds inside will be given to the humans as prisoners?
What? Why did they even account for this? Question mark?
Why did they agree to this? The seal will be lifted in 12 hours after the death is confirmed, and the birds will be delivered to the humans. So it is the humans somehow. The school will be declared an extraterritorial zone, and avian protests of any human reprisal will not be tolerated. If Rebecca is to die? So her death was connected to the dome after all. And...
The important part is this final gruesome exchange.
Basically, if anything happens to Rebecca, the representative of humanity, then the entire school takes the blame.
So it would seem. They trap us in here to give the humans time to arm themselves. The dome will open in a few hours, but what awaits us outside is a horde of bloodthirsty monkeys.
That's terrifying.
How humorous.
Ugh. It's not humorous at all!
So, this was the true face of her enrollment here. I rather think that this whole thing was arranged to widen the divide between humans and birds from the start. Yeah, exactly. It's like, why
Yep.
would you even account for the possibility of death if not
Yeah,
because
exactly.
you wanted it to happen?
Yeah. That seems like some hawk party stuff. Indeed, things here go deeper than we ever realized. As you know, this school's public stance is very liberal on the human cohabitation issue. In fact, the school's principal financer, the Ichijo Group, has been heavily involved in human charities for the past 20 years. I have investigated the history of St. Pigeonations extensively, and I can confirm that it was founded with the ideal of coexistence with humans. But the Hawk Party has been sending agents here for a long time, eating away at the system. Like a dreadful virus. Like bird flu. We have had information about this document for some time. It is real. It's kind of hard to take all this in at once. Just to make sure. For 12 hours, the dome will remain closed. During that time, humans will gather to take revenge. And then...
When the dome opens, they will kill every bird in sight.
And with that, another era of war between birds and humans will begin. That student who got shot when he flew out of the hatch. There are already humans waiting out there with guns!
She was discovered this morning, and the dome was raised soon after. So the time is not from when she died, but from when her death was confirmed. The evacuation was about 2 hours ago.
Yeah. It was right at the start of second period. Around 10 o'clock.
And so we have until 10 p.m. before we're all killed.
You seem awfully calm, Sakuya. Even after watching somebody get shot.
Remain calm, Kawara. Do nothing but worry about what's gone wrong, and you'll be next. I do not know who did this, but they will rue the day they decided to tangle with a labelle.
What time is it, Mr. Leon? Just past 2.
We only have 8 hours then.
8 hours. We have to find an escape route in 8 hours or we'll be killed. Or some way to defuse this and deflect the blame off of the birds and the entire school and everything. But if we go outside, we'll be killed anyway. Just getting outside isn't enough. There has to be another way.
My dictionary does not contain the word impossible. We shall continue the investigation.
You're very decisive, Sakuya.
Oh,
I'm glad you're here.
Oh. Do not attempt to flatter me, Kawara. We're still going to speak after all this.
Over dinner?
Perhaps.
I'm not, I mean it. We found the connection between Rebecca's death and the dome. There's clearly some sort of intrigue behind it all. I don't want to die without knowing the truth. We'd better go now. We have to solve this before we run out of time. You are a promising lad. If I were to give you a piece of advice, well, don't miss the forest for the trees.
Don't miss the forest for the trees.
Sakuya, there's one more file! Operation Hatoful?
What is that?
It's plans to make a video game.
A video game? Bah.
There are pictures of birds in here.
Wait, let me see. I mean, no.
That one looks like you!
What?
Oh, he's pretty hot.
My tail feathers are fluffier than that.
You know what? You're right. But aside from that, I don't know. That's what it says on here. Just a little bit.
That's what they need, right? On top of everything else that's going on. The bottom half is torn off. We can't read it at any rate.
I don't feel like it has anything hopeful anyway. That's an awfully friendly name for a coincidental document, though.
Stupid Japanese. It's confidential. Look, it's spelled hurtful.
Whoa, it is! I thought Hatoful just meant heartful.
I suspect that we'll find many of the things to come quite hurtful.
Right. It was probably something important given that it was in the locked file. Indeed. Yeah, if you hadn't already spelled out some of them, then this would definitely be where it's like, oh yeah, okay. I hadn't heard of this hurtful thing before, but you might want to look into the school's history. The school's history?
At any rate, the headmaster must have known what would happen after Kokudane died. The escape hatch was no doubt put in place to allow him alone to escape, just as Kyodane called.
Which means that maybe he had a guarantee of safety for himself? I don't want to suspect an elder, but it does look that way. Why not? They're old, they have plans.
Everything going on here is connected. We may well find something of use in the records.
Right. Let's go look at the school documents then. I'm not the only Dove agent of this school, or in this school. I'm sure the other will help you as well. Good luck, gentlemen. Time to go look for more clues. Maybe we should write in the notes first. Think saving the game is probably a good idea.
And we will go ahead and leave it off right there. That has been a lot of fun.
Oh yeah, so much info.
Well, thank you very much to everyone who came. Thank Joanna for all the information. Let's see for the rest. Well, the schedule will be going up today on our Twitter, and that will let you know what things are going on. Things are kind of up in the air for a lot of the stuff that we're doing right now. We're kind of in a transitional period. So keeping an eye on the Twitter if you want to know what's going on is very good. But we will definitely be continuing this Hatoful Boyfriend Sunday at 1 p.m. EDT.
You know it.
Well, take care, everyone.
Yeah, thank you all for being here.
See anyone we can raid? Nah.